You are now watching Frednet Productions.
Oh, hey, Frednet, thanks for this robe that you got me, by the way. Oh, yeah, no problem. Where did you say you get this from again? Oh, it was just some, boxing event. Oh, like at those, stands? No, it was in the locker room. Wait, you went into the boxer's locker room? Yeah, is there, like, a problem with that? Which boxer did it belong to? I don't know, I think his name is on the back of it. Oh, okay, well, what does it say on the back? Muhammad Ali. Wait, you said this robe belongs to Muhammad Ali? Speak of the devil. Look, Mr. Ali, I don't want any problems. I'll give it back. Oh. Huh. On to the tour review. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is your boy Joe, and today we'll be taking a look at the Storm Collectables Muhammad Ali. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and make sure. Let me make one thing clear. This is a bootleg of the real Muhammad Ali Storm Collectables figure. Now, once again, my thing about bootlegs: if you have the money to purchase the real deal, then buy the real deal. Don't spend your money on bootlegs. I, however, do not have the money to purchase the real deal, so I will purchase the bootleg. Also, it was available. I saw it at my local mall, so I decided, sure, why not? And yeah, I do have the Storm Collectables Mike Tyson bootleg, which I have reviewed, and put a picture right there. And we'll be doing comparisons, but first things first, let's go and take a look at the box. The front of the box, you have Muhammad, the greatest action figure. Well, I'll see about that. The top of the box is Muhammad Ali. Side of the box, we have a picture of the figure itself. The box is in great condition. This side of the box, another picture of the figure, the exact same. On the back of the box, we got more pictures of the figure, everything it comes with and whatnot, and nothing much at the bottom, nothing much else at the top. Let's go ahead and take this figure out of its packaging. And here's the figure out of his cardboard packaging. First things first, we can see that he actually does come with a cloth robe. Let's go ahead and take this robe off so we can see everything else about the figure himself, and boom, there he is. Let's go and remove this robe off of him, which we can see that the robe is actually a pretty decent material. It does have the Muhammad Ali printed on it, albeit not the best printing material. The printing job's not that bad. It just, if you look close, you can see there's slight bleeding into the rest of it, but overall, it's not that big, not that noticeable if you look at it from a far away angle. And on camera, it doesn't really capture it, but it actually looks better on camera. So, but yeah, there's that. But here is the figure of Muhammad Ali himself. And first things first, it doesn't look that bad. I know from a certain angle it doesn't look that good. But this figure is pretty tall, so I can't really get it on the frame. But the face actually doesn't look all that bad. My lighting isn't the best, so it doesn't look all that bad. There is some slight drift, kind of like with the Mike Tyson figure, where there was some slight drift of the eye and it made him look a little weird. But other than that, everything else looks pretty good. The gloves look great, surprisingly. I see the paintings or the printing is a lot good on the gloves. The Everlast logo is actually really nice. As for the shorts, the Everlast logo is printed using a different material. It's like what tags are made of, other than the one on the Mike Tyson, which was made out of more of this material and scratched up. As for the shorts, they are a nice, official feeling material. I do think that they are obviously not cut right, because you see this part rides up a little bit, and I can't really do that. They did bleed onto the actual plastic. If you look right there, it actually bled onto the plastic, which is a little concerning. But other than that, the figure looks pretty good. For a bootleg, the shoes, this foot right here seems a little off though. It's like it didn't plug in all the way, and it doesn't really work all that good. But other than that, the figure is pretty good. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what this figure has to offer. As for this figure and his accessories, he doesn't have much. Starting off with his head, we have this neutral face. this teeth gritting face, and lastly we have this screaming face. Overall, the faces on this figure aren't the best, as you know, again, it is bootleg, it's probably not going to be the best. And I do say that the printing on the Mike Tyson faces were a lot better. Like, even you could see here, if you look closely, you can still see some of the hair printed right there, or the hair, yeah, it got like modeled, but it didn't fully print over, and the hair is a little off, but you know, it is a bootleg, that's what I'm gonna keep saying. The chest is supposed to be made of like a softer plastic material, as it's Storm Collectables, but it's definitely like a more of a, instead of a rubber, it's still like a hard-ish plastic. But yeah, anyways, that's it for his accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. So starting with head, he can look up that far, he can look down that far. Now, because it's Storm Collectables, there's a joint that moves here. I wish I'd known that with the Mike Tyson. The dumbbell joint actually goes a lot deeper right here, and it's supposed to be able to move along with the neck joint here. That's what the soft plastic's for, because that's what Storm Collectables does. But you know, it's a bit difficult. You can see it kind of works there, but yeah, it's supposed to have more neck articulation, but can't really get much. Not much head movement because of the hard plastic. Ball joint filtering around. It is a loose fit for some reason, but I don't know. Arm moves out that far, full 360 with the peg. Butterfly joint, swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbow, and it seems a little weird. It doesn't really like flex that much. I don't know. Swivel at the glove with a hinge. If you take off the glove, if I can get it off, there we go. It is a hinge joint right there, so you can see it's a peg and a hinge joint. The glove obviously limits a lot of the posability. Midsection, we do get a ball joint at the midsection right here. It allows us for some pretty good movement overall. And a swivel at the midsection, of course, because every ball joint can be a swivel. Swivel at the waist. Leg spread, pretty good. He can, I think there's a thigh swivel here, I'm not sure. He could kick out that far, he can kick back that far. Double jointed knee. There's a hinge here at the foot. Pretty good ankle pivot and a toe bend. And that's it for his articulation. Just because he is a bootleg doesn't mean we can't get some pretty good poses with this guy. But overall, if you want a, you know, Muhammad Ali figure for your collection, I'd recommend you get the Mattel one. You know, but if you do want a Muhammad Ali figure that scales with other Storm Collectables, but you just can't afford the real deal and you can't find the real deal at all, then get this one, I'd say. But still, I do, and I cannot stress this enough, if you have the money, buy the real deal. Do not go on supporting these bootleg companies. I only bought this because it was, one, at my local mall, two, you know, I don't have the money, or at least the proper money to buy the official thing. But I do have a pre-order Storm Collectables figure coming soon. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's stop talking about this figure's posability and accessories, and let's get on to his size comparison time. Starting off with his height, he stands at a little above 7 inches tall. Here he is next to my last review, the Blockies Iron Man Mark 85. Here he is next to the Figma Doomslayer. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark 6. Here he is next to the Bootleg Storm Collectables Mike Tyson, and might I say, these two do look pretty good when face to face. You know, this would definitely be a dream match. Obviously, Mike Tyson would win, but let me know about your opinions of that in comments. But just letting you know that they're all wrong. Here he is next to my custom Ippo figure. Let me know if you guys want a review on the updated version. And here he is next to Lightning McQueen. Overall, this figure isn't bad. If you want a Muhammad Ali figure that isn't too expensive, and if it looks good, then go for the Mattel one. But if you want a, like I said, if you want one that scales well more with the Storm Collectables Bootleg Mike Tyson, or if you have the official one, who knows, if you have the official one, then definitely get this one. Bootleg. As for my bootlegs, I usually get them off of eBay. I'm not sure if I trust AliExpress, and I feel that AliExpress takes too long. So eBay is just my most reliable source, especially for figures that are like bootlegs or collectibles. But yeah, that is all the time I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Look good, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.